The man lost his wife. The public shouted to the bandits on the wall. Let her go. She goes home. Bring her home safe. There's a $50,000 reward. Bring her home. 3 weeks later, his wife was released. She came home safe and sound. This is the big deal. But it's on the top. The state's investigation bureau. There is no root cause to this shooting incident. The woman is also suspected of committing suicide. Wave public source. Was caught. What's going on? He was really beaten. Yes, it is. If it is, what was his purpose? Welcome to watch the real case in the next issue. November 2nd, 2016. California. And Shasta is rising. The happy Shirley family woke up. 34% of Shirley and husband Keith. They were married and they had one daughter. Early in the morning. And Keith went out as usual to work. Shirley dropped the kids off at the zoo. Before leaving, she told her husband to leave the house one afternoon. I will pick up the child by myself. Plus an instant gratitude running ratio. Shirley's been walking and running the whole time. After delivering the child, she was walking down the sidewalk of her house. It's a nice little road. And then it's gone. Around 5:30 p.m. Husband Keith comes home from work. The house is empty for one person. Usually, when you arrive at the door, you will run to the mouth. He's gone to meet his children and his wife. I looked around the building. Keith felt a little strange and uneasy. Wife's at home. People are dying. Yeah, where could she go? Shirley suddenly shipped before the warehouse. No matter what happens, she will inform her husband in advance. And Keith immediately went after him. Check where Shirley is. And very quickly, I could see that Shirley's hand was there. It's about a mile away from home. And Keith immediately defrauded his wife. Sailed to the destination according to the location on the order. But to the location where the hand is located. He didn't know where his wife was. So he did this one time for times. 1 year, his own mother was beaten. Does she know where Shirley is? The representation of Mother Water. I don't know at all what my wife's doing. And so Keith immediately started beating the kids. Shirley is the pickup child. This is the old one. And he got a very shocking answer. Shirley didn't even pick up the kids. The baby is still young. And for a moment, Keith realized that something was very wrong. So it's even more tender in hand. The location of the region is searched. How long? So he grabs Shirley's hand in the straw. The ear is stuck on the hand. Here's a picture of Shirley. Chance was kidnapped. He took out his hand. I took a photo of Shirley's hand. Keep it. However, the police were notified. The local police received a police report. And immediately began a whole series of searches and searches. Same here. Shirley's lost breath. It went out in the media. She's got friends. So there's a lot of strangers joining this community. Assist the police in their rescue efforts. This is a large one and search for a small one. Plus search and rescue dogs. Searched for a day and a night on the ground. There aren't even any helicopters. The mountains and rivers near Shirley's house swirl low. But there is no problem. Thousands of people went out. No, the police didn't receive it. Requests from anyone. You can't stop checking people, Shirley. The residents of Jeju did not check it out. I also took half of her house. This is Miles' shadow core. Is there any problem? So they can fix the suspicious gaze. On Shirley's husband, Keith. He was the first person to lose his wife. And the case is wrong. He took advantage of this too quickly. It raised about 50% in donations. And of course, Keith broke through the police's words. But the investigators did not rule him out completely. Because they're going to check this out. It seems to have lost some money. So where the hell is Sherry? She might have run away from home. Check it out. The relationship between Keith and Shirley. Children's stories are romantic. People are green plum bamboo. 7 years ago. Until adulthood in 2009. Keith proposes to Shirley. I have walked away from the hall of marriage. The married life is also very happy. They live in California. A house on the outskirts of Shasta. A small bungalow too. And Keith's parents know where he grew up. How long was the marriage? They had another amazing son and daughter. Family friends. Shirley is the woman of the family. Does she have any conflict with Keith? And she's very childless. It is unlikely that you will suddenly run away from home. There are a lot of people who guess. She was probably beaten up. The warehouse went to Mexico. Because the land was sold in 1998. This is a similar case. A 16-year-old named Tara The girl is also jogging. Then it will forever disappear from the peoples. The case has been sent to the 3rd floor. Search Shirley's work has been holding. But nothing has happened. November 24, 2016. Thanksgiving, around 4 in the morning. All of a sudden, there was a female director who called the police. On an international road near the 5th Continent Highway. Shirley, who has been lost for 22 days. Yeah, her land and her home are 150 miles away. Be shipped. She's up the road with a guy. He looked a little flustered. Fortunately. From the outside. And she looked kind of big. In Shirley's statement to the police. We can understand. Case time. She's running on the trail near her house. Suddenly met with 2 Hispanics. Women's clothes and racks. He was subjected to inhuman torture. There was a lot of damage left. The warehouse was also cut badly. To prevent her from escaping. The bandits tied her wrists and waist. He forced her to wear a condom. And Sherry was the best thing that she could remember. It was a female bandit who suddenly pulled her to the wall. Thrown into the wilderness. And then he ran away. This is Shirley. Facts and experiences are in doubt. First of all, why did the woman fight her? They don't have it until the end. The family pays the money. I haven't shipped her yet. It will be done later. Risking huge bucks to fight a bunch of people. You're going to be late. They let him go for no reason. Dow just cut off her zip code. In addition, the tube has been together for more than 20 days. But Shirley was not able to describe it. The appearance of the female bandit. She understands. Is it because it is being shipped? You have to tell these women to wear masks all the time. She was forced to wear a condom. No police want her to provide. Maybe more money to help solve the case. For example, describe the house where you bet on her. Or what's the situation in Ho? But Shirley was hurt. I can't remember anything. She just told the police. The female bandit is a black SUV. But the police cleared it for the night. Shirley is out of the local area. All of Ho control Shadow. Did you find it? No, they've caused us some serious problems. Dwan control the Shadow is in Shirley's hurry. The female company did not buy it. There are no other people in the face. And there was only Shirley running around in the dark by herself. Being raped by a woman. There is no crime. There is no description of the suspect. There is also no search for any value. The local police does not have it here. Encountered such a strange case. And here's the amazing thing. Come out again. What Shirley is wearing. It's not the clothes you lost. The police found Shirley's clothes. We got DNA. One of them is women. The other problem is men. Ratio. That male DNA didn't work with her husband, Keith. It's not a bandit, it's a female. Shirley. She had staged a violent resistance before the release. And that's why the general public suffered. But the health inspection is not done. Everything was fine. Now, Shirley's strategy is full of holes, of course. Shirley, who was discharged from the hospital, has been hiding at home. Exit. There was no sign of the police investigation. But these cases caused a huge backlash in the United States. The media and the public demand that the local police give an answer or method. Under the sea. The police conducted a partial investigation of the case. A lot of people are starting to see this. It may be a mistake. And they were asking for a donation from the Shirley family. And then we went to Sherry's building and showed up. If you buy it, just let her run. How can it be done? Suddenly I want to run. Yeah, Shirley has a history of mental illness. It was shipped before. She's not violent. Seng broke down the house of his sister and parents. The truth about the incident has always been sleepy local police and citizens. Until early March 2022. The case resulted in a very bad situation. Just above, Shirley was suddenly arrested by the police. He was accused of building a plane. Check it out. Shirley was injured 6 years ago. The incident of the Hispanic woman fighting. She did it all by herself. The purpose is to run away with my ex-boyfriend. The police uncovered the whole story. Case time. Follow Shirley's instructions. Her ex-boyfriend came to pick her up from her house. Let's go out together. Headed to his ex-boyfriend's house more than 600 miles away. The police and all concerned individuals. They're all looking for Shirley. She is leisurely staying at her ex-boyfriend's house. Enjoying the pleasure of going out. The ex-boyfriend was arrested and confessed to the police. Everything is planned by Shirley. I just cooperate with her to perform. Ex-boyfriend explain. Only stayed at her house for 3 weeks. Shirley asked for it. Because she misses her children so much. Since your heart is intact, you will go back to the quilt. The police broke the illusion they had painstakingly created. Before going home, Shirley specially bought a branded one for her ex-boyfriend. Burn the body. Then the ex-boyfriend hit her hard in the back. Cut her off. The best arrangement is for the ex-boyfriend to ship her. Delivered to the side of the canal 150 miles away from the house. If you see it, you have to contact Shirley. My acting skills are just as good as my acting skills. The police arrested Shirley. The role of the ex-boyfriend in this case. No charges have been brought against him. At present, Shirley is cooperating with the police's investigation. What awaits her is the law. So it took a long time. The most embarrassing and embarrassing. This is her husband, Keith. The whole world knew that his wife had run away with him. I used him to throw a lot of money. I don't know how he's going to meet his family. The opinions of friends, colleagues, and outsiders.